Hello everybody. So I built the low camera, but in today's video we're filming a new DJI products I got. This thing's going to be called DJI's Extra and Stuff. So this is not really compatible. Well, one is compatible with the Neo and other drones, I think, or just the Neo. But let me show you what we've got. So I got this stuff yesterday. I was going to film the video yesterday. From when I'm posting, this is probably going to be posted on Memorial Day or a couple days after Memorial Day. So I bought this thing, arrived on the 29th, so no, 25th, just if this video doesn't come out today. So I got the DJI mic mini for some of my reviews, and I know you guys want me to get a mic. And then I also got, because it was cheap, and for some reason it was really cheap, the Osmo SE stabilizer and gimbal. So now let's get unboxing. Time to unbox, guys. So I think we should start with the Osmo Mobile SE. So for here, we're going to keep it down like the packaging. I'm going to watch this whole video, or at least something, because I don't want to break this thing. My friend also has this, so be cool. Plus, you're supposed to be really careful with this, because I think it's easy to break. Here's the tripod, and I think this is the charger. So, here's everything. The magnet. Yeah, I think the charging piece. And the tripod. I've already seen my friend, like, use this and stuff. The tripod. And the actual stabilizer itself. Now, I'm very high likely that you have to charge this, so I might not use this all the time because, as you can tell, this is just extra stuff I picked up on my way. None of this actually was purchased today, will be used for the drone, except maybe that mic. But now we're just unboxing it. Comment down below what you think. Tell me what videos I'm going to post some Osmo videos. A brand new video lately that's coming up is the GoPro Hero Part 2 review. And for that review, guys, I'm actually going to make it try to look as best. And I got this Osmo thing, so I might use the Osmo to capture everything instead of just recording on here. Unless I actually have like 2 different recordings. But I got it out. See? The actual thing. I'm pretty sure I've watched my friend use this before. I don't remember. So I'm going to try to keep it. There's a warning label right there. Okay. So this is the whole DJI section that we got. I think these are my manual, so that's everything we got from the DJI Osmo Mobile SE. What's in here? Ooh. Oh, I know what this is. I gave you a bag. And do not know what this is. The instructions, safety guidelines, quick start guide, and the app. And I also got that with my other thing. I think there's my friend, yeah, he got maybe the bundle. He had like a double Osmo, or maybe this is just one. Yeah, there's all the DJI and more stickers. Let's go. Or at least one sticker. Whatever, I slapped that other sticker on there, so now I have a one. So that was all the Osmo. Now, let's get the Mavic Mini. So here's the Mavic Mini mic. Why do I keep saying the Mavic Mini? I mean mic Mini. Everything we're saying with the Mavic Mini. Tell me in the comments below if DJI should make a Mavic Mini. By the way, if this video has comments on it, if you would like, please comment. I know I've been saying comment down below, but I know sometimes YouTube deletes these comments, so just warning. I was on the verge of not making this a video and just doing it by myself, just using this for fun, but I think this thing would go really well. This might be one of my last DJI videos for now, purchasing stuff. The only next thing that I'm going to do is the DJI Neo accessories. Plus, this probably will say DJI Neo Extras and Stuff, though it's not really the DJI Neo. Sorry, just cutting out the box. I don't necessarily like the wrapping that they have on here, but you get used to it. But it is nice when you just get to rip all this off on a new drone. And this thing, well, now I have it hooked up with the GoPro Hero 13. That's the camera I'm recording on. Now we even boxed the drone-ish. Not the drone, the mic. Now let's get the unboxing actually in. So we opened up the box, like shown, a big pack. I'm guessing that's where all the equipment is. And yeah. So I'm guessing this is where our stickers are. Now I'm gonna do some tests with this thing. So yeah, I'm gonna do some showing you guys. I'm gonna use the stabilizer and this mic. Or actually, this was just an unboxing video. Don't listen to this. I'll figure out something to do. Hello everybody. This is now the second part of the video where we're going to test out the DJI mics and the Osmo Mobile SE 3-axis gimbal. This has been the second part of the first video that is basically going to be explaining and using it. As you can tell, I'm in different clothing because this video took 3 attempts to make, and all of them was because of some random different problem. This one's going to be the one that's in the video, and when I'm posting this, it's basically the next day I'm going to be posting this. So get ready for a double feature of a video that was posted today and a video that was posted tomorrow. But if we get into it now, let's start off with the DJI mics. So I got the Mic Mini bundle, and that bundle is the DJI Mic Mini 2 and the DJI Mic Mixer. Here's the casing, if any of you guys are wondering. And I think I said when I was trying to film this, there's a problem with the camera, and that was this mini bar right here, this mini screen. And that was one of the problems why this has been the third time I'm reviewing this, because I couldn't see what I looked like. But here is the box. It says DJI on it. Has a USB-C port in the back, or no, USB-A. I don't remember. But here's what you get. With the cord that you get, you charge this thing up. As the time you should be getting this package, it should probably only be 1 or 2 dots. And then you charge it up to 4. But what happens is that thing is actually just the main charging hub. Not the main... Well, the main charging hub, but this thing is actually wireless-ish. When you open it up, from charging it, this is how your batteries get charged to it when you don't have the cord plugged in. It would charge up all the dots, and then you're wireless. That means if you were to go to park and you weren't close and you didn't have a charger or a port, and you had 4 dots, it could charge it from there. That is just the outer packaging. And I forgot to mention, with that, you get this bag that has not taken out the tag yet. And this is the mixer cord piece that you get. And you get 4 windscreen mic things that I just like to use. It's also really windy today, so I will have to be using it. But that's what it looks like. You get gray, like wolf coat that's soft. And you also get 5 seconds, guys. Sorry, it blended in with the bag. Black. It's also really soft. And you get 4, so basically 2 each. Unless you lose one. Here, sorry, just give me. Yeah, I have all 4 in there. That's just I put in the bag for fun because I can't fit it inside there. But so it's zipped her up and it shouldn't fall out. Now let's actually look at it. It's also really hot outside, like I'm talking 91 degrees. If I bend over, it feels like 1,000 suns on my back. And I'm right standing in front of the sun. So that's actually the best case inquiry. If I were filming this the other way, I get blinded by sun. So, and here you get 2 mini mics and 1 mixer. And 1 USB thing to go to your phone that doesn't really quite work. I'm not understanding it, but here's what one looks. It's the same. You have this magnet on the back, you have your mic you speak into, and you have the clipper that goes into your chest. It also looks like this thing should magnetize to something. I'm just not sure about that. The actual DJI, and the power button is down there, and this pair button. That's what it looks like on the other one. We're going to be using one of those. And I'm recording on the GoPro Hero 13, so this is not DJI's Osmo action cameras, but this thing is still compatible with a GoPro Hero 13. Yeah, so if you have a GoPro Hero 13 or something lower, maybe up to maybe a 8 to 13, I'm not quite sure about the 8 to 13, and you're already in that range, that should work, because I know a GoPro Hero 3 Plus that I own does not. Then we have our mixer that I'm not quite sure of using yet. That's usually if you have like Canon style cameras or Sony, one of those photography cameras. Connect this up to its thing and it slides right in there. Then this is always, I can only grab this thing out once, and that was with my green screen costume. Oh, I got it out full. It's this little USB-A port. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, and it connects into your phone. These all charge in 1 pouch. There's also some mini directions in here if you guys can see them. You can pause the video and watch them. And now, let's actually get started with miking me up. So, now guys, this is with the DJI mic on it. I can't actually hear myself or check the video on the GoPro app. It's just when I edit this thing, it will tell me if it's recording, and I'm pretty sure it is because there's also green dots indicating on the mini camera. So this is what it looks like with the gray. I just like gray more, kind of bigger, and it looks like a regular. And disclaimer, this is DJI Mini Mic, not DJI Mic 2. I kind of like the Mini better, not gonna lie. But other people can have their own preferences and opinions. So now I'm going to do a walking with you guys, starting now about how depths it can go. Just warning you, good thing I filmed this thing before, because I've also listened to it, and it might get starting to get scratchy. So, this whole thing when I edit, it's going to be playing through, so it's all going to be scratchy when I get farther. So just warning you guys. So now I'll start to walk. Okay guys, this is my walk. I'm probably going to walk all the way down to just down to the backyard. So what I really like about this mic, and it's pretty cool, is that I can connect it to the rest that's 50 stands to it, and it can do other stuff with it. And I really need a mic for some of my reviews. One of those reviews are my inflatable reviews, because as you can tell if you watch them, really loud when I put the camera next to it. I'm standing back far, you can't really hear me. Like this now, for that reason, of course. But also, they're good for a movie. I got another piece of in the latest GoPro Hero 13 review part 2. I'm going to be putting the water in its protective housing, and I'm just going to stand back while a different camera is recording it while it's connected to the GoPro audio. It might get recorded on the GoPro Hero Axis gimbal, or I might record it on, I'm trying to think, because might use the GoPro Hero Axis gimbal, or I might use my iPhone, but that's has 50 and one of my other cameras. So I'm basically back. You guys can't see me, but I'm past the shade. It's actually pretty nice out here. But I'm back here, and I'm guessing it's pretty glitchy, so you guys can't really hear me that much. But yeah, that's what I really like with this camera. It's small, lightweight, and actually pretty packed a punch. It's really good. Far distances, it's alright, but it will work. Because in my latest inflatable view that will be coming out soon, working on that, I'm going to be using this camera piece a lot. Also, check out my GoPro Hero 13 protective housing case video. That will save your butt in the long run with this stuff. But now let's have our walk back. I'm not sure if it recorded glitchly, but not. This will be our last segment. So yeah, hopefully you guys choose a buying list the mic minis. I know more people want the mic 2. It's bigger, and I'm guessing more compact. But if you're really starting off little and you're a little content creator, this is a really good mic for you. Mixer, I haven't totally used yet, so I'm not sure. Though, here's my rating on a 5 scale. I'm gonna give it a solid 5. I really like it, and I know I said something about the scratchiness, but it's still fine. I still really like it, and it'll be better than just using the GoPro Hero 13 mic. That's just, you just hear me. So now let's get started with our second product to finish with. Okay guys, now let's get started with our second piece. And that would be the DJI Osmo Mobile SE. I really like this thing. 2 reasons why. A friend and me, as you can know, are making TKW STU. We have this camera and his camera. This camera can do everything this can, just a bit better-ish. This will be greatly used for his, because we're both trying to film it in 4K, just with a couple scenes from the beginning we filmed last year in regular HD or lower than 1080p. So, this is an Osmo Mobile SE. Why did I say it so bad? Osmo Mobile SE. And this thing is really compact. It is a bit heavy, but there is something you can do to make it easier. It has a mag, and I'm pretty sure after researching that if you buy an Apple mag, you can connect it to it. If you have like an OtterBox, you connect it to your back of your phone, and that should also work. Just if you don't want it, because this grip that I'm about to show you, ew, slug, ugh, sorry, slug attack. But that, it's not quite connected to what I'm about to show you, and it could break it, and might break your phone too. But what I was trying to say is that my friend has a Google Pixel phone that's really good, like for shooting, but for stabilization isn't the best. So what this thing comes in handy is with it to make stabilization easier and cooler. Like I can do a lot more cooler shots with this thing with this phone. Well, my phone can Google Android, but the amount of space I have on my phone makes everything look glitchy. That we will be using a phone as a diagram in this. And now let's start. Yeah, so basically this is saving our butts a lot with filming, because when we have to run around and get cool shots with this and with the DJI and with the RC car that might come soon, I'm not sure about that one. That one we're still in the works of buying. This will work perfectly fine. Now let's get started with the actual unboxing now. Okay, with this, you have the actual stabilization gimbal. And it's not like what you would think. Like when he told me he also has the same thing as this, but I thought it was one of those crazy RS4 Ronin gimbals DR, I don't know, 40, I don't know. I thought it was one of those, but after he showed me, who he bought it said it was $300, but this thing was $70 on Amazon, and this thing is so good. Like I'm telling you, #1 bestseller. Please buy this thing, and also buy the DJI Mini 2. This is not promotion by any of them. I'm just doing this for fun. But yeah, what comes with this is its gimbal, its pad, its USB-A card, and its stabilization tripod. I'll show you all the buttons. Wait, no, I probably shouldn't do that. Here, we're going to take it out now. So, to do this thing without breaking it, is you pull it up gently like this. You grab the bottom, go up. Then, what you want to do is grab a phone. And though at the time I'm going to go grab a phone, you turn it on, and then but you shouldn't mess around with it. So, I'll grab the phone when we start the diagram. So basically what you do is grab this mag piece. What I was trying to explain with this mag piece is that it probably won't fit an OtterBox case like the phone I have to use for some filming. So that's where the mag comes in handy. Yes, this is Osmo, and you slice your phone into these two little sliders, and then you slap it on with the arrow saying video up, and it can shoot a 9:16 aspect ratio or 16:9 aspect ratio, depending on which way you do it. So you slap it on, and this part you have to be a bit tedious with. There's this white dot right here. There's a white dot right here. You want to connect it on. See how quick that was? It might scare you the first time, but that's how you get the perfect secureness of a clack. And that's how you know your phone is on really good. So then after that, you basically turn it on, and by doing that, you hold and press the M button. It makes this noise, twitchers with your phone if you have it on, and then you have the gimbal. Though it doesn't completely work without your phone connected to the gimbal because there's nothing on it. So right now with the phone, it's basically just gimmicking around with me. This button doesn't work. This button does now we're into buttons. This is the record button. And sometimes the app might glitch where it doesn't let you record with it. And there's another button that'll show. So you just re-log in both stuff, log into the app and log in. The app is called DJI Mimo. That should be in your Google Play there, but it's not in your Google Play. It's on the app. So you have to go to DJI. You have to search the DJI Mimo app, and it should be on the right certified website. That's DJI, and you can press download. And with my phone, it says some different stuff that we finally got it to work. But you should be able to download it. It becomes an app, and then you can use it. The other one is DJI Fly Up. That's not used for this, but that's if you're using a drone. Basically the same stuff. It also charges. The house has a battery with a screen on, and then yeah. So next button, this is the reverse button. Without your phone on these buttons, it's actually kind of useless, but you press this button twice, and that changes it from a 9:16, that's usually what its default set when you turn on, to a 6:19. Basically it twitched. I'll do it. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it twitches for a second and then keeps it, but with the phone it looks better. But if I'm using it like this, nothing works without the phone because it doesn't have weight. And if you can change it back like so, and if you pressed a couple more times, it changes your photo to video to different settings to other stuff. And then we're going back to the M button, and these are the different settings, kind of like DJI Flip settings and DJI Neos. You press it once, you're in follow mode. Then you change to FPV mode and other modes, but it doesn't work because I don't have my phone on it. But I can power this thing off, and because I don't want to break it. And basically, there's this button. This is the zoom in and zoom out button. Not too basic, and then on the back there's this focus and focus for follow button. I always thought this was the record button. I thought this should have been the record button, but it isn't. Then we have this DJI thing right here that basically just shows off the brand, the gripness. So I'm not sure if I would allow you guys to scan this, if it take away my free membership, so I'm just going to say it says DJI Fly Academy and just a QR code. Some more industry stuff, and Osmo, and then the back. I'm not sure what the exact amount of time it takes to charge, because I've never used it all the way down, because I basically can't with my phone, so I'm not exactly sure. But, yeah. Now, I'm going to show you guys the parts I said would be easier to use. So, first part that you basically have 3 parts in here that you have. You have the actual gimbal, the magnet, and the tripod that connects and screws in here. Me and my friend found a hack that if you just screw it onto here like so, get it all tight. Give it a second. Makes it easier for you. Though it's not the same level of heightness that you want it at, but if it makes it easy for you to carry it. You can basically just carry it around it, and it's kind of easier. If you want to swipe up, you can swipe up. Swipe down, you can swipe down. So that's a little hack that can make it easier for you. And also, it sits out like a tripod. Put it on something flat, and you press and if you press follow, basically focuses the object. And with the package I got with it, there is a video towards it at the beginning of the video if you would like to roll back. I did get an Osmo mobile bag. You can barely see the Osmo-ish, and it's a bit faded and dirty because of how much time I've had it. But basically, everything goes into here like a sack of potatoes. So that was a bad example, but that's all I know from a potato. Now I'm going to show you guys some diagram with the phone. Okay guys, now I got the phone. This is my phone. I'm not going to be turning it on to the app. You could do that on your own. Here's the designated phone we're using. I would choose, if you don't have a small phone and really slim, take off the case. Unless it's like an OtterBox case where you're kind of cooked, an Apple. I'm just going to take it off, though I don't need to. I grab the mag here. Have the mag, like I said, video facing up, and sometimes it can be a little tricky trying to get the video facing up, the symbol, so just try it a couple times and you should simply get it or understand it. You do what I told you, slap it on. Sorry, I'm just not showing you guys it, but you guys already saw. Slap your phone on with the dot where it's supposed to be, and now it's clocked in. Should be really secure. With my phone, the thing glitches, and you also kind of want a small phone too, because my phone is on the verge of just slightly hitting this thing and getting stuck. And now we can turn it on. Power's on. This is with the gimbal. If I want to change it to a 9:16 ratio, so look, 16:9 ratio. Double tap this turn button. Turns it like this. Up close and personal. I can also still record stuff not on the DJI Mimo app, but on my own camera app. That's the also thing. That's one of the good things that can come out, but also a con. You can't use all the crazy. Well, you can use all the crazy shot like Neo thing cards. I forgot what they're called, but like the different little setting things, and you could switch them. But it's not going to be as cool if you don't use the app. But if you don't have the app and you just want to use it like this, that's fine. There's nothing stopping you. You also don't have to use follow. Follow is just when you press this. You're basically in. There's also a thing called FPV. There's a turn one where it can almost do a 360, I wish it could do a 360, but because of the thing, it stops it. Probably going to be using half 360, maybe a 270 it's at. But yeah, now if you want to diagram this thing, this is what it looks like. You can change it inwards, you can change it outwards. It doesn't really see it. If you're like switching, like how I were doing, if you were to put it up, the camera does not see anything. Though, my favorite one is when I flip it over. Though the camera can tell that it's flipped. You have to start like this. You have to start filming like this. You can't do like a shot, like you're capturing someone, but then you want to switch it under. It will change the whole video upside down. That is good for a show that we're calling Making Odder Things, so that's the good thing about this. And yeah, so you can't really go upwards, switch. It will see that no matter what. If you don't film and switch it, then it won't see it. If you're doing it all in one go, it will. I'm not recording, but yeah, my favorite is this, because I like holding cameras down like this and just running around, because it makes me easier. And you can flip it both ways, and it resets up like this. See, 3x gimbal. You can switch it side to side when it's connected, up and down, no matter what when it's connected. Now, diagram would be like this in the action. Pretend you guys are recording. Running, sideways, side. If I were recording, I could zoom in, zoom out, do these shots. It's basically out in the open. I can also, yeah. So, that's a diagram in real life. Hopefully you guys, I'll do that after. Now I'm going to show you guys packing up. This can be a doozy, but watch my steps and you should figure it out correctly. Power it off. Depending on what phone you have, sometimes it will desync like that on its own, or sometimes not on its own. If it's a light phone, you have to jiggle it, or if it's like this phone, sometimes you gotta jiggle it too and it should fall. The camera's officially out of use, like it's a free access. It can get stuck at things. First thing you want to do, it's like I showed you, keep it straight, do not take anything. Then, if you have this thing on and you have it on the surface, unscrew it out. I'll need to do that right now because I understand it. Then, you gotta grab the mag. And this mag stuff can be, if you're not strong, and it can kind of scare you like I did a couple times. You gotta twist the mag, and you gotta pull it really hard. I know you think it might crack it. If you're pulling it incorrectly, it can break it. But you should get it off, and after a couple of attempts, it should be easy to you. Then, you pack this thing up by turning it this way, pulling it all the way to where it's like this, pulling it down slowly, waiting for that click to make it sure it's locked, and then you have it connected. It might jiggle a bit, but that should be fine. Put it inside its bag or whatever you keep it inside stuff. Take off the mag by just pulling it up, sliding it out, putting your phone inside your case, drawstringing it up, and you have it. It's all set inside its bag. Put your phone inside your case. You've officially packed up your setup. Put it inside your, put it wherever you want after clicking it, or you don't have to click it right here. And that's everything. You gotta learn how to put the Osmo mobile light. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. This video took 3 times. It's 91 degrees out and I'm sweating. But this was all for you guys. This will probably be posted, not tomorrow because of something I have to do if I don't have any time, in a couple days, because I have stuff to do. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Share this video to other people. If this video allows me to comment down, that for some reason it hasn't lately, it's a bit weird because all my videos should. Comment down below. like and subscribe. See you guys in the next D Handout video. Bye.